It's important to make eye contact with the person that you're laughing at even if when they're making you laugh on purpose, because if you turn away and look at someone else, you can make a mistake and accidentally laugh at somebody or maybe you could look like you're laughing at another person who may not be in the mood for a funny moment. It happens, but we all learn from our mistakes. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'm sorry about my hair. It's wet right now. I just took a shower and I have a cup of coffee right here because I'm going to do my favorite segment, which is a coffee and story time. You guys know how much I love coffee and story times. I think they're so much fun to do. I love to sit and have a cup of coffee while I relax. I think it's just so relaxing and it's just a really good thing for me. So today's coffee and story time is going to be the story about how my friend accidentally mistook me for laughing at her when I wasn't laughing at her. I actually was laughing at my other friend. So this is a story just to let you guys know it's always good to make eye contact with the person you're laughing at, because you don't want to look away and laugh at someone else and accidentally make a mistake and make them think you're laughing at them, and they may be offended. So just please be careful and always make eye contact with the person you're laughing at. This was a story about how I was laughing at one of my friends, and then my other friend came in and she wasn't in a very good mood, and then I accidentally turned away and looked at my other friend and made her think I was laughing at her when I wasn't trying to laugh at her, and she was not having it. So this is a story just to teach you how to be careful and make sure you don't make eye contact with other people that you're not trying to laugh at. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I think this all started about 4 years ago. I walked into a place I meet my day program at because I go to a local program, and I walked in. I was in a very good mood. I was just saying hi to my friends, talking and blah, 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 and just being super, super duper happy. And I walked in and I met one of my friends. I'm going to name this friend Funny just because she was being funny. And I met with my friend Funny, and she's like in a really good mood, and she and I decided to hang out a little bit before she went to class, and she was like, hey, blah, 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 and she was like telling me this really funny story. I can't remember what it was about, but I remember it being so funny I started laughing. And so I start laughing at Funny, and then all of a sudden Funny starts making more jokes and stuff, and then my other friend, I'm going to call her Sassy just because she was being sassy. Sassy just walks in and is not in a very good mood. And she's just like not having it. And it was still the morning. So I think she was like adjusting and stuff. So Sassy just walked in, and then I'm not thinking, and I accidentally turn away from Funny and I start laughing, and I have my body face towards Sassy, and Sassy just tells me,
stop laughing.
And as soon as she said that, I got a little confused, and I'm like, what? And she starts to tell me,
you were laughing at me. I don't like that, blah, 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 blah.
And I'm like still confused, and I'm like going, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at Funny. But
you were laughing at me, blah, blah, blah. I don't like it, blah, blah, blah.
And then I start to get kind of irritated with Sassy because she's not having it and she's not listening to me at all. And so I just walk away for a second to breathe so then I don't yell at her, because I have a tendency to kind of yell at people, and I don't like yelling at people, and I didn't want to yell at her because I didn't want to hurt her feelings or anything. So I just walked away for a sec. Then a supervisor comes over and asks what's going on because she heard all the commotion from Sassy, and Sassy starts to complain.
Mena was laughing at me, blah, 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 blah. Blah, in the mood for funny stuff, blah, 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 blah.
And then I start telling the supervisor, I wasn't laughing at Sassy, I was laughing at Funny, and Funny was making me laugh, blah, 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 blah. And so the supervisor kind of sees the confusion, and and I was a little confused, and I was not understanding what made, at that time, I didn't realize it, that I must have accidentally made eye contact with Sassy. I told the supervisor, I don't know why Sassy thinks I was laughing at her, blah, blah, blah. I was laughing at Funny. So the supervisor explains this to Sassy and tells Sassy that I wasn't laughing at her and I wasn't trying to make her think I was laughing at her. I was laughing at Funny because Funny was being funny. And then finally Sassy understands this, and Sassy explains to me, I saw you looking at me and I thought you were laughing at me. And then I start to kind of feel bad because I was in no way trying to make Sassy think that way at all. I apologized to Sassy and said, I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to make it you think I was laughing at you. I was laughing at somebody else, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sorry you kind of I made you think that way, blah, 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 blah. And I was being so polite. I was not yelling at her. I was not cussing at her. I was just calmly, politely telling her that I wasn't trying to make her think like that. And I wanted her to understand that I was laughing at somebody else and not her. So after I explain this, the supervisor explains it to Sassy, and she explains that the whole spiel about how I was laughing at Funny and I wasn't trying to make her think I was laughing at her, but I was laughing at Funny because Funny was making me laugh, blah, 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 blah. And so once whole spiel is explained, Sassy finally understands and apologizes to me for accusing me of laughing at her. And I said, that's okay. And I was so nice about it because I didn't want to hurt her feelings or yell or scream at her. And I normally have a bad habit of yelling at people when they kind of accuse me of things because I'm a little sensitive about that stuff. But I was extremely nice to this person because I really did not want her to, I didn't want to make her even more mad because I felt really bad that I kind of made a mistake and made her think I was laughing at her. And I told her, and then I apologized for making her think that way. I wasn't trying to do that. And then once Sassy understands, she apologizes for yelling at me. And I was super polite and nice about it because I kind of understand, because I've had moments where I've accidentally been a little snotty at people who were in a good mood when I was in a bad mood. So I totally understand what she was going through. And then she walks over and gives me a hug. And I thought that was very sweet of her to apologize and take responsibility for her actions when it was just a misunderstanding. But it happens. Excuse me. Excuse me. Some coffee went down the wrong tube. So the moral of the story is it's always good to be careful when you're laughing because you don't want to accidentally look at somebody you're not intending to laugh at, because some people may get offended by that and may think that you're laughing at them when you're not intentionally trying to laugh at them unless they're making you laugh on purpose. Because some people can and will do that, is they'll be in kind of like one of those moods where they go, stop laughing at me, and you're not even laughing at them. It's just really, really, it just kind of makes them even angrier. So you kind of have to be careful. Well, if you're laughing, don't make eye contact with certain people who may be in a bad mood, because you don't want them to make you don't want to make them think that you're laughing at them. It's just always good to make eye contact with the person that is making you laugh, because you don't want to look away and accidentally look at someone else who's not making you laugh, because they may be in a bad mood and trying to adjust to the morning. So please just be careful and keep that in mind. So that was a story about how my friend accidentally mistook me for laughing at her. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope this video taught you how to be careful about when you're laughing and making eye contact with people you're not laughing at, because you don't want them to make you don't want to make them think that you're laughing at them, especially when they're in a bad mood, because you don't want to cause any drama. So please just keep in mind not to make eye contact with certain people when you're laughing, because you don't want them to make you think that you're laughing at them when they're not intentionally trying to make you laugh. Did that come out right? Please let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!